Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Oh, come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peace that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. I get to welcome you to a thank-filled Thursday, y'all. And I'm so thankful for my guest who's in the building today. We got Sheila Blackwell joining us. She's going to be talking all about her music video debut and release party. I'm really excited that she's here to join us and give us some insight into how it came together so you can be inspired. Because if you're somebody out there who's also musically inclined and looking to find a way to jump into those waters, learn from Miss Sheila's story. Well, of course, it is also the top of the show. So you're joining us by helping us share this show with others who could benefit from our daily dose of dopeness we give you here on the Day with Trae. And if you can't watch our TV show, y'all, we still have you covered. You can listen to us anywhere you find your favorite podcast. Just search Converge Media Network and the Day with Trae. You'll find us wherever your favorite platform happens to be. Now, before I get into it with Miss Sheila, I got to say that there's something so special about being able to uplift our local talent here. And while the Day with Trae features different guests that are coming into town with Broadway shows and operas and ballet and all, also, we get to showcase the people that are right here. And it's beautiful because honestly, the more that we know about all of this amazing talent, the more we can support it. And that's what I'm all about. So find your way to get connected to some of the local talent. Somebody could be in your neighborhood and you just don't know it. You know, there's amazing venues that you can be connected with and they share with you when they're having shows. There's a lot of different ways to spotlight and find talent. And I know one person at Converge who always is looking for that new sound and next voice. My director, Eric Calligraphy, y'all, he be knowing about it all. So I'm just telling you, there is a way to be tapped in with local talent here. And it ranges the spectrum in the Pacific Northwest. It's beautiful because we have all types of genres that are happening right here in our backyard. And I'm so grateful to everyone who pours into their talent and brings it out to a different stage, to an avenue, a venue, a place, a screen near you. Ultimately, they are pouring into themselves and then sharing with you a bit of who they are. And that's what's beautiful, is there's this exchange that happens when you are pouring into folks right here locally, because it also helps the venues understand that we here in the Pacific Northwest, we support our folks. So I'm just going to encourage you today at the top of this show to be thinking about the ways that you can learn about new talent and begin to be a supporter, become a fan, a follower, a friend, somebody who can encourage them on their journey. Well, after this short break, we'll actually get the chance to talk to Miss Sheila and learn how we can support her journey as she brings out her debut music video. We're looking forward to it, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Like a warm cup of tea, coffee, or your favorite bowl of soup, Washington Health Plan Finder is here for you. Whether you're exploring your options or need help finding a health insurance plan that meets your needs, you can count on us. Visit wahealthplanfinder.org today. Open enrollment begins November 1st and ends January 15th, 2026.
What's up, Seattle? It's your boy Cuddy here tapping in just to let you know that no matter where the place to be, King County Metro will get you to where you need. It could be a ride to the airport, whether you're taking off or touching down, King County Metro, or a game. So save yourself time with traffic and get into places like Westlake Center, Pike Place Market, or even the waterfront. Rather by light rail or bus, choose King County Metro. It's the only way to go.
So
son of a nutcracker. Elf the Musical sparkles at Fifth Avenue Theater. Follow Buddy from the North Pole to New York City as he searches for his dad, who just might be on Santa's naughty list. With laughter, dazzling tap dancing, and plenty of holiday cheer, Elf the Musical is the perfect outing for your family. Don't miss the holiday spectacular. Elf the Musical at Fifth Avenue Theater, November 28th through December 28th. Get your tickets today at fifthavenue.org.
Get ready for the 2025 Bullet Lecture in American History at the Seattle Public Library Central Branch. On Thursday, December 4th, Eve L. Ewing, author of Original Sins, will share her perspective on the American educational system and how it has shaped our shared history. Reserve your spot today.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Joining me right now, Miss Sheila. Hi.
What's up, Trae? Glad to be back.
It's so good to see you again. You're looking lovely in that green.
You too.
I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is exciting because we have actually been able to talk to you about some of the ways that you have kept your talent showing on stages. You've done a lot of different works, but you've always had music in the heart. Tell us about the beginnings of you discovering your voice in music.
Oh my goodness. How much time do we have? Well, to be honest, excuse me, my very first memory of singing is when I was at least 4, and my dad had bought, those old school Panasonic tape players with the little tiny microphone. Those were really popular back in the 60s. They were the new, thing, and we were so happy to have it. And he put me on top of the dining room table, and he put on Sly and the Family Stone, It's a Family Affair, and he had me singing it. And I just picture that. It's such a potent memory for me when I was young. And we always had music in the house. It was either Motown or the blues, or my dad really, really loved James Brown. So we were like his backup singers. But and then my mom found religion when I was about 9 or 10. And then we ended up moving to Seattle. And we got introduced to Pentecostal church. And that's where I learned how to sing, harmonize, and the rest is history.
Yeah, it's so beautiful how many folks have found their voice in a choir. And it's funny, that was the true for me too. I was part of Total Experience Gospel Choir, and Miss Patronelle Wright did not play, right? And
She
so
did not.
we, my grandma had me and my 2 cousins in the choir, and we would travel with them, and it was such strong memories for me too in terms of a young person. But falling in love with harmony and understanding melody is something that I carry forward with me from those times. What are some of those ways that you as an artist have brought, some of that early love for music into what you're doing today?
It's sort of been an evolution, because for many years I was heavily in religion. I was a music minister, and so my focus was more on gospel and praise and worship music. And then as I sort of evolved out of that, I started falling back in love with, R&B, got introduced to neo soul, and I really fell in love with neo soul and spoken word. Those are my 2, my centering type of music, or some good Frankie Beverly and Mays. But I love all forms of music. It's just whatever speaks to me in the moment, and some songs just sort of stay with you because they're healing. That's why I love jazz too. Jazz is very healing music. So. And how I came about this particular song, I thought to myself, it's time for me to just write music, because I used to only write poetry. I love to write. And I said, I want to write some songs. And then I got Jamal Fizzle Robinson, my producer. He's also one of the members of Lakeside. And he was a challenge for him and for us to sort of work together, because he does funk, okay? And I'm wanting to do ballads and neo soul. I have a little hip hop in there. And I said, I'm going to switch my song, because I did have a different song, more commercial type song, instead of Black Voice Crying Out. And then George Floyd was murdered. And of course, that was during the quarantine in 2020. Excuse me. And I'll just never forget, I got out and marched with everyone. I had never seen anything like that in Seattle. It was humongous. And I felt like I was, and we were all supposed to be home with, our masks on and everything. And it was such a beautiful and powerful moment that we came together, and that everyone was sort of forced to watch that, because we were, everything was shut down. And so when the community came together, that's when I got inspired to write the song. And it just broke my heart, you know, because I just got tired of it. I'm still tired of it. We ain't never gonna not be tired of it. It needs to stop. And so I wrote this song thinking about all of the atrocities and then thinking about my son. What if that was my son? Then I was just gonna cry thinking of my son, because these women are no different than me, any other mother that's got young Black boys, or even, you know, a Black son, period. So it was a very fearful time. So I wrote the song, and he did the music, and that's how it came together. Then I recruited Trae Black, my son-in-law, to do the spoken word, because he's a local hip hop artist.
Yeah.
So we'll have that this Saturday. We did it in the summer. I wrote it in the summer of 2020. Then we didn't finish it till like 21, 22. And just this last summer, we finally shot the video and got that done. So whew, it's been a long time coming.
Well, it's beautiful, because the thing is that you found that love for music at a young age, and it's carried you forward, right?
It really
Throughout
has.
different, you know, opportunities in life, different growth periods. So it's great to hear that you got some, you know, amazing community connection with Fizzle. Oh my gosh, Rock Fizzle. We know him, and Trae Black also doing phenomenal work. I've been able to see both of them, and it's great, because that's really what we're talking about when we think about that connection. How has it been to work with the two of them? And you talked a little bit about Rock Fizzle, but Trae Black, I mean, your son-in-law, but then you get to, you know, actually work with him in this professional capacity. How was that for the two of you?
He's just extremely gifted and talented, and he has such a good eye. This is why I wanted him to help with the direction of the video. Him and Michael Miller, they directed the video. You know, I had a concept and a vision, and they carried it out even better than I thought, because, you know, I'm not a videographer, I'm not a photographer. So having him on this project was a blessing, because sometimes we don't realize how talented we are, but other people see it, you know, and that's how I see him. I mean, he's going to go places. And I'm happy that he's doing the spoken word on the song, and it's in the video. And it's like, you'll see. I don't want to give it away, but I'm excited. And then we have a Jayza, who is a local singer. She is a powerhouse.
Jayza Duhan. Whoa.
Yes, hunty.
Yes.
So y'all better be ready for her. She's going to do a couple songs. And then we have Wisdom, who many may know as Lisi. She's an amazing spoken word artist, and she's going to do a couple things. And of course, we have DJ Hove, who's going to be in the house. Live band with Madarius Dixon, so you already know. John Studemeyer on bass, Curtis Seals on keys, my friend Richard Singer on guitar, and Craig Washington on drums. So it's going to be a jam-packed night. My daughters, Kristen and Amber, are going to help me with backup. So, you know, I know they got my back. My daughters.
Great vocalist, too.
Yes. So,
well, okay, that means I got to give you time. You get to look right here in the camera and tell people all the details, how they get there to not only experience all that you just poured out to us, but to also support. Please let them know right there.
What's up, community? So y'all know your girl, Sheila Kay. So I'm having probably the most important show I've ever done this Saturday, January 25th, 8 o'clock to 11 at the Royal Room in Columbia City. So you don't want to miss this. Go on my page on Facebook or the Royal Room website. Royal Room, that's a tongue twister. You can get tickets there. You can reserve seating. You better hurry up and reserve your seats before they fill up, because they're just about filled. So you guys, come out and support this. This is about Black lives, about how we matter. It's about gun violence, and that's what the song is all about. And I have a couple of moms who are also friends of mine that are actually in the video who lost their sons to gun violence. So not trying to commercialize it, but bring awareness, and continuing to bring awareness. It's very passionate and very important. I hope to see you guys there this Saturday.
Wow, Sheila, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to have you. Anytime, you just let me know when you need to come back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, y'all. What a great way to continue as we talk about some of the important ways we get to support in our community. Y'all know I'm going to wrap it up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Hey friends, Basic Gordon here. You see the shots and you see the vibe. I gotta give a huge shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Jordan Summers and Summers Media. Seriously, Jordan doesn't just take pictures, he captures the essence. Every time I step in front of that lens, I know it's gonna be a moment. If you're trying to get your right shots, the ones that truly stand out, hit him up and tell Jordan that Basis sent you. In Seattle, it's more than just coffee. It's community. At the station, we brew more than just your favorite cup. We brew connection. From Beacon Hill to Columbia City, we're a space for artists, activists, and everyone in between. A place to gather, create, and simply be. Whether you need a quiet place to work, a lively spot to meet friends, or just a moment to unwind, find your place at the station. More than coffee, it's home. Visit us in Beacon Hill or Columbia City. The station, where community happens.
Hey, you want some coffee? Ain't the same. You don't know what you're talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Acts on Stage presents Detroit 67. This award-winning story chronicles a family having a house party while the city is on fire, and a country dancing to the new sound as it finds itself in the dust of one of the most explosive periods in American history. It seems like it's all coming together and falling apart.
You talking that slick talk with me when I've been drinking?
I'm not trying to cause you any trouble. You've been this whole time as a bunch of trouble. What the hell you doing in Detroit?
This Seattle debut runs November 14th to the 23rd at Acts on Stage Theater. Get down with the get down of Detroit 67.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Huge shout out to Sheila Kay being here, letting us know all about this phenomenal opportunity coming up this Saturday. You definitely don't want to miss it. There at the Royal Room, 8 o'clock. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's always lit when we got some good live music. We're talking about amazing, phenomenal voices and folks doing amazing spoken word. This is one of those nights where you'll get out there and you'll be like, man, this kind of talent right here, that's right. That's exactly what we're talking about. When I talk about supporting, it's so important. And clearly, Sheila's song is all about amplifying the fact that we are here in love, supporting those who have lost their young ones to gun violence. And y'all know earlier this week, I was talking about Elijah L. Lewis, and I'm telling you right now, these kinds of messages are so important for them to be uplifted in a wide variety of ways. So shout out to Sheila Kay and the entire team for bringing this song to the community and for all of us to be able to be there to support. Get your tickets now. As she said, you can go to the Royal Room's website. Y'all can look it up and find it. But we want y'all to be there supporting these amazing, amazing folks with great talent right here in our community. Thanks so much for supporting me right here on the Day with Trae and watching us today. Looking forward to being back with y'all. And until then, at 11 a.m., peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.